Good morning, everyone. How are you all? Good early morning to you, Suzanne. Nice to see you all. Morning, TM. Nice and early here in Melbourne. Friday morning. Bonjour, Natalie. And I could not be happier to deliver this meditation to you. Very important meditation, which we can all benefit from. A topic that is incredibly important, self-love. So nice to see you all here with me. Hey, Hilary. Nice to see you. Good morning, Pam. How are you today? I missed you too, Suzanne. Missed you too. I'm in the process of uploading more tools. They'll come up shortly, and we'll have another jam-packed rest of the month, which will be good. I'm good, Natalie. I'm very good. Yeah, just it's early in the morning, and hello, Elizabeth. Nice to see you. And I'm still waking up. Pam is saying, recovering from COVID, tough week. So grateful for Hago to keep me occupied. I can imagine, Pam. I'm so sorry that you had COVID. I hope you're okay. Yeah, sending you hugs. Yeah, Jan, the cat is just sitting over there. He's got his back to me. That's just how it is. That's apparently it's a good sign. Apparently it means that he trusts me. So I don't know. Who knows what cats think? Pam saying, doing fine, almost back to regular, thanks. Oh, good. That's good to know. Yeah. So yeah, no, the cat's been great. Yeah, very easy to live with. Yeah. Have you given it a name yet? Oh, still trying to think of a name. We're thinking LB, which is the name for now, ELBY. But yeah, I don't know. The name changes all the time. Yeah, Snowball's a good one, Jan. We're actually thinking of Snowball. That's a really good one, yeah. Suzanne, are you feeling better, Alex? Yeah, I'm feeling a bit tired today, but I'm feeling better. Yeah, thanks for asking, Suzanne. Okay, so let's begin. Welcome to this meditation. So nice to have you guys with us. It's been a while, and I'll be uploading more meditations after this one. So be sure to stay tuned. When is the community cook-up coming up? Yeah, I've got to upload that. I'll upload that for the end of this month. So it'll be sometime at the end of this month. So thanks again for all of you. It's again, we'll upload more meditations shortly. Meditations are just so important for us to just regain a sense of center or a centered self, and focus more on the present and understand, well, in this meditation's case, just truly understand our value and what we mean to ourselves. And ultimately, it doesn't really matter what people think about us. All that matters is how we perceive ourselves. And we'll be doing more cooking tours. Yeah, Tony, absolutely. I've got one. I've got one that I'm planning for you. So yeah, I hope you'll hope you enjoy that one. So yeah, just stay tuned, and it'll come up. And we've talked about this before, but a lot of people conflate self-love or, being arrogant or overconfident or narcissistic. And I personally think that self-love and the previous mentioned characteristics are mutually exclusive, because when you truly love yourself, you bring out the best in yourself. When you truly bring out the best in yourself, you enable yourself. You give yourself permission to be, to be more attentive for other people, to be there for the people that you love. So there is a lot of value in loving yourself. There is a lot of value in truly appreciating and understanding and valuing your qualities. Exactly, Suzanne. Suzanne says, if we don't love ourselves, how can we love other people. Exactly. How can we love other people, and how can we expect other people to truly see the beauty in us, right? So we have to really, really love ourselves. It is the most fundamental form of love, self-love. And once you love yourself, once you truly appreciate the innate qualities that make you unique and that separate you from everyone else in this world. And I'm not saying, again, the difference between loving yourself and between being arrogant or a narcissist is that when you love yourself, you're not saying that you're better than anyone else. You're merely acknowledging what is already there, which is the beautiful qualities that you already have. When you're arrogant or a narcissist, you genuinely believe that you're better than everyone else. So the two are very different. It's perfectly encouraged, actually, to just love yourself and see and understand, and again, just acknowledge the incredibly unique characteristics that we all have. Exactly, Suzanne. Being gentle, being compassionate, being understanding, not being too hard on ourselves. Those are very, very important qualities. And, it's easier said than done. I know I sound like I'm saying things that are obvious, but in many cases in our lives, we don't really practice that. We tend to, at times when we're meant to sit back and just acknowledge those qualities that we really love about ourselves. Exactly. We tend to forget that. We tend to get caught up in social media. We tend to get caught up in the negatives of this world. And we really do tend to forget what really makes us unique, And so it's very important to remember that. It's very important to understand that our weaknesses are not necessarily bad things. They're not even weaknesses. They are opportunities. They are strengths that are waiting to be built up on. So those are just very important things to just understand, because it's an important frame of mind that we can get into as people, and that we can apply that frame of mind to the meditations that we do on a regular basis. So, yeah. And I'm definitely going to be practicing a lot of self-love on the weekend. I'm going away for a weekend, and just going to go relax and to the hot springs in Mornington. So I definitely need an escape. We often give. Okay, Val is saying we often give and forget that we need to nurture. 100%, Val. 100%. We really do. We often think of others before us, and then we just forget that we need to, think of ourselves. So very, very, very true. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Suzanne and TM. Yeah, it's just simple little escape. Nothing big, but just something that, yeah. Okay, guys. So thank you so much to all of you for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Let's begin. I'm just going to sip my tea. And is anyone here? Thanks, Val. Is anyone here meditating for the very first time? If you are, then I just want to welcome you. I want you to know that this is an incredible first step that you are taking, not only in your life, but also just for yourself, so you can, explore yourself and explore new elements of your journey. If you if you're meeting me for the first time, you're meeting Hago for the first time, then welcome. There are plenty of good tools on Hago, so I hope you get to enjoy this meditation, but I also hope that you get to enjoy other tools on this platform. Jan is saying all of us from Florida will meet you there. Yes, definitely. That would be nice. Well, Florida, the entire Florida, you're all welcome to come here from one Melbourne to another. And yeah, again, so thanks again to all of you for being here. And if you find yourself, struggling with the meditation, you find yourself thinking a lot about whatever it is, just notice that thought. The mere act of acknowledging that your thought is taking over, that your thought is, really occupying this moment, is very powerful. It's very powerful for you to acknowledge that. So once you do acknowledge that thought is in many ways arising and hijacking your time, then just notice it. Don't be hard on yourself, and don't try to get rid of that thought, because that can be very counterproductive. Once you notice the thought, just acknowledge it gently. And the act of acknowledging a thought disempowers a thought. So you acknowledge the thought and then just go back to whatever we're doing in that moment. Okay, it can be your breath, it can be affirmations, whatever it is. Okay, so that's very important for you to remember. And that's it. Okay, guys. So grazie, Elisabetta. Thank you. Yes, exactly, Suzanne. Some thoughts are very, very stubborn, but when those stubborn thoughts keep reoccurring, that is when you really have to just be gentle, be kind, and patient. Okay, and that's when you really just grow as a meditator. So, yeah, absolutely, Suzanne, you're 100% right. So let's begin. Let's begin the meditation. Okay, so for this meditation, I'll get you. Oh, Corinne, thank you so much for the tip. I'll get you to find yourself seated comfortably. I'll just have one more sip before it gets cold. Find yourself seated comfortably in a very relaxed position. Your feet don't have to be in a lotus position. They can just be, the feet touching the ground, seated on a chair or a sofa. Ensure that your back is upright. And in this particular meditation, it's very important that you ensure that your back is upright, because you are signaling to your brain that you are proud of yourself, that you are incredibly confident. So have your back straight. And I'd like you to just notice how you feel. Just pay attention to how your body is right now, how your body feels. What's going on in your body? Is there any tension? What kind of day have you had so far? Just notice that. I'd like you to take a deep breath in, as deep as you possibly can. Slowly exhale. And as you're exhaling, you may relax your muscles and close your eyes. And just let out all of that tension and negative energy. Just let it all out. When you fully exhale, I'd like you to begin by merely focusing on your breath, noticing each inhale and exhale, paying attention to the raw sensations of each breath. Just notice where the breath right now is felt the most. Where do you notice it the most? Where is it coming from? Your nose, your chest, your belly? Just notice the breath. Now again, you'll probably notice the thoughts are arising. Just take note of those thoughts, acknowledge them. And then once you do, gently and patiently go back to your breath. I want you to now just notice the rhythm of your breath, the pace. Don't try to change the pace. Just observe it for now. Just witness it. Witness the rhythm of your breath. And now I'd like you to notice how deep each breath naturally is. Just observe the depth of each breath. Don't try to change how deep each inhale and exhale is. Just witness it as a bystander. And again, if thoughts seep in, that is perfectly normal. That's just what the mind does. Take note of those thoughts and then gently go back to noticing how deep each breath is. Well done. Now I'd like you to pay attention to those moments in between inhaling and exhaling and inhaling, those turning points, those little mini quick transitions between each breath. Just notice those. I want you to now pay attention to the air flowing in and out of your nostrils. Notice how the air feels when you breathe it in through your nostrils. Notice how it's a little cool. And then when you exhale through your nostrils, notice how it's a little warm. Are there any sounds coming from your inhaling and exhaling through the nose? You may just embrace those sounds and just notice how it feels when the air brushes through your nostrils. I like each breath to now be as deep as you can. So inhale as deep as you can and exhale as deep as you can. And please do so at your own pace. So deep inhales and deep exhales. I'll give you about a minute or so and do so at your own pace. No rush. Just merely focus on that. If thoughts arise, take note of those thoughts and then gently go back to your breath. Well done. I want you to now just notice your chest and just pay attention to your heart. Your heart, which not only keeps you alive, but also empowers you to love and feel and accept. Your heart, which enables you to accept people into your life, but most importantly, to accept yourself. I want you to now imagine inhaling directly into your heart. Imagine the air filling your heart. And then when you exhale, at your own pace and time, I want you to imagine the air leaving your heart. While I know it's not physically possible to breathe in and out of your heart, it's very important to create this mind-heart connection. Allow you to gain better control over the things that you love. So now again, just breathe into your heart and imagine the air leaving your heart. Do so for a few moments. Well done. When you're ready, I'd like you to take a deep breath in through your nose, as deep as you can, and hold for 5 seconds. And at the count of 5, at your own time and pace, slowly exhale to the count of 10. To make it easy, you may pretend you're blowing a candle or hot soup. Just slow down the exhale. Let out all of that tension, anxiety that is holding you back. We're going to begin by merely expressing self-love to yourself. Self-love, which is the purest form of love, the most fundamental way to love. It's the beginning of love. It is paramount to achieving whole love. Let's begin. I want you to say to yourself, I love you, and then say your first name. In my case, I'll say, I love you, Alex. So say that to yourself now. I love you, and then follow it up with your first name. I want you to now say to yourself, you may just either whisper it or just say it in your mind. I appreciate everything that you do for me, and then say your first name. And now I'd like you to take a deep breath in through your nose, as deep as you can. And when you're ready, slowly exhale. Relax your muscles as you exhale. And when you're fully exhaled, just notice the air flowing in and out as you breathe. And as you're doing so, I want you to now say, I appreciate you. And then your first name. I appreciate you, and then say your first name. Now I want you to say, I love you, and then say your first name. I love you, and then your first name. I'd like you to take another deep breath in, as deep as you can. Slowly exhale. And just let out more tension as you exhale. And then when you've exhaled fully, I want you to just begin by relaxing your forehead. Just relax your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyeballs, your nose, your jaw. Relax your entire face. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax both arms, both elbows, both forearms and wrists, and both sets of fingers. Relax your chest. Relax your shoulder blades. Relax your abdomen or belly. Relax your lower back. Relax your pelvis. Relax your buttocks. Relax both thighs, hamstrings. Relax both your knees. Relax both your calves. Relax both your ankles. Relax the soles of both your feet. And relax both sets of toes. Your entire body is fully relaxed. Go back now to your breath. I want you to notice the movements of your chest. Just observe how your chest moves as you breathe. Just feel and witness the raw sensations of the breath, of the air filling your lungs. And then as your lungs exhale and the air leaves your body, if thoughts arise, if by now you're thinking of whatever it is you're thinking, that's perfectly normal. Just take note of those thoughts and gently, patiently go back to your breath. It's fine. No big deal at all. I want you to know whatever it is you're going through is temporary. You will overcome whatever challenges come your way because that you know that you are here for yourself. You're not dependent on anyone else. You are here for you. And that's very powerful. Very important to acknowledge. But when you need yourself, you will step up for yourself. Because you love yourself. You care about yourself. You acknowledge that it's so important for you to be there for yourself. Again, I just want you to say to yourself, I love you, and then say your first name. I want you to now say, I will always be there for you, and then say your first name. Now I'd like you to take a deep breath in, as deep as you possibly can. And hold for 5 seconds. And when you count to 5 at your own time, I'd like you to say to yourself, I accept myself exactly as I am. Well done. Say that as you exhale. And then when you're fully exhaled, just go back to your breath. Go back to noticing the feeling of the breath. We're almost there and you're doing really well. Notice your breath. And now I want you to say to yourself, you deserve to be happy, and then say your first name. You deserve to be happy, and say your first name. You are talking to yourself now, to that child inside of you. That child in you knows that you are protecting them. You are there for them. It's okay to be afraid. It's okay to feel doubt, as long as you know that you are loved. Again, when you're ready, take a deep breath in through your nose, as deep as you can. And hold for 5 seconds. And as you exhale to the count of 5, I want you to say to yourself, I am enough. I am enough. And you may say that one as many times as you like as you're exhaling. And I want you to say it like you mean it. I am enough, and you are enough. There is nothing else that you need to determine your value except for you being you. Everything else in this world and in our lives comes and goes. But the one thing that will always be there for us and with us is us. So you have to be kind to yourself. You have to understand that you are enough despite anything that you may think you need or want. As long as you have you, that is the most important thing for you to have. Just focus on your breath now. Focus on the raw sensations of your breath. And now I want you to say to yourself, all of you is beautiful, and then say your first name. All of you is beautiful, and then say your first name. Say it like you mean it. And I want you to say it to you, because that all of you is beautiful, and you know it. You just need to remind yourself of that. When you're done saying that to yourself, let's go back to noticing your breath. Noticing the rhythm of your breath. Noticing how you feel more secure than what you did before. Again, when you're ready, I'd like you to take another deep breath in, as deep as you can. Hold for 5 seconds. And as you exhale, I want you to say out to yourself, I love and embrace all of me. I love and embrace all of me. And when you fully exhaled, as you've said that, either once or multiple times, just go back again to noticing your breath. Noticing how the air feels like when you inhale. Noticing how it's a little warmer when you exhale. Breathing with congruence and confidence. Breathing with intention and self-belief. Breathing with the knowledge that you are capable of achieving anything that comes your way because you believe in yourself. There is no more powerful form of expression. And lastly, I just want you to say to yourself, you are unique and incomparable to others. And then say your first name. You are unique and incomparable to others. And then your first name. And then when you've said that, I want you to say, I am proud of you. And then say your first name. I am proud of you. And then just say your first name. And then I want you to say, I love you. And then your first name. I love you. And then your first name. Notice how you feel. You feel loved. You feel appreciated. You feel more empowered. And you know that nothing can break you as long as you have yourself there to support you. I want you to now think of an intention for the rest of the night or day. An intention that will carry you through the day or night. An intention that you're going to take with you. What is it? Think of it to yourself. And one last time, I'd like you to take a deep breath in through your nose. And hold 5 seconds. At the count of 5, exhale slowly. Relax your muscles if they aren't relaxed. When you're fully exhaled in your own time, you may slowly open your eyes and welcome back your physical surroundings. I want you to think as you do so, I want you to think of one thing about yourself that you are grateful for. One quality that you possess no one else possesses, or that people rarely possess, that you are grateful for. One quality that makes you special, that sets you apart, that you are grateful for. And why are you grateful for this one quality? And when you're done with that, I want to welcome you back. I want to thank you for doing this for yourself, honestly. It takes a lot of courage to be vulnerable to yourself. It takes a lot of initiative to try something like this. So I want to thank you so much for doing this meditation, for being part of this meditation, and for giving yourself the gift of self-love, the gift of self-appreciation, and the gift of meditation. Thank you. And I'm sending you so much love, support, strength, and empowerment from Down Under. Thank you. And thank you, Val, Deidre, Susan. Thank you for your tips. I really appreciate it. Tony, intense. Well, that's good. Melanie, thanks, Alex. That was amazing. You're welcome, Melanie. I'm so glad you enjoyed this meditation. Thank you, Suzanne. Yeah, sponsored by Reebok, but not at the same time. No, honestly, I appreciate you guys being here with me and for doing this meditation. I'd like to know your thoughts. I'd like to know how you feel now. A big part of the meditation is to, share your thoughts, ask questions, discuss. Let's see, Natalie. Merci, Alexander, crying here. Very intense indeed. Barbara is saying, made me cry. This made my day. Brenda is saying, so good, Fatima is saying. I'm so glad that you guys are saying that, and I really do appreciate that you found value in this meditation. And it is a very emotional meditation. I've done this a couple of times, and it really gets me emotional too. And I feel, a little teary when I do this meditation myself, because it reminds us of how we have neglected ourselves, of how we have really sometimes we just tend to do so much for other people, but we almost put ourselves in the back burner. And when you take this time to just say to yourself, I love you. I love you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. It's like saying it to a child, The child really needs an adult figure in their lives to tell them that they are there for them. And it's like you saying that to your subconscious. I'm there for you. Okay, so it's very, very important. Amy saying, thank you, Alex. Waiting for my son. I don't wait well. That's okay, Amy, and I understand that. I can relate. I'm very impatient sometimes too myself, but everything will be okay, and you're absolutely welcome. Tony, I hate to giggle for what I chose, for what I claimed at the end. That's okay, Tony. That's for you to giggle at, and I'm so glad that you found something that is evokes that emotion in you, which is great. Feeling much calmer. Thank you. You're welcome, Deidre. You're absolutely welcome. Thanks for sharing that. Tracy and Brenda, thank you for your tips. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of you who tip. Hillary saying, had a few tears at one stage. I can totally relate, Hillary, and that's perfectly normal. And just know that, we're all here with each other. We're all experiencing the same thing together. And, this is profound. I might even download this meditation and upload it. Okay. So we will, I'll see what I can do. TM, thank you, Alex. Much needed this week. Absolutely, TM. I know you've been through so much this week and over, the last 2 weeks, actually. So I'm sending you and Beanie so much love, and just know that we're all here for you too, okay? And I'm so glad that you found this valuable. So difficult to say that, 100%, Natalie. And it almost it sometimes gives me goosebumps when I say that. I love you, Alex. I appreciate you, Alex, etc. So it can sometimes give you goosebumps. And Fatima, I needed this so much. I'm so glad that you're saying that, Fatima. And thank you so much for sharing that. We could all use self-love, and it's such an important thing. Corrine, thank you for another peaceful meditation. I fell asleep again this week. So my husband's chemo shots in his monthly cycle of chem is always stressful. I have a sense of peace now. That is so good, Corrine. I'm so glad to hear. Thank you so much for saying that. And sending you and your husband lots of healing energy and love. Penelope, sad to say I missed it, but I caught the end. It was beautiful. Thanks for saying that, Penelope. You know what? The end is better than nothing, right? So as long as you came in at the end, that's all that matters. Thank you, Hillary, for your tip. Thank you so much, Suzanne. Thanks to both of you for your tips. I really, really appreciate it. It does mean a lot. Thank you so much. Let's see. Lee is saying, I wish I was there from the start. That's okay. That's just sometimes the nature of live streaming. We sometimes step in a little bit late, just like in the real world, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. We'll do this again. Self-love meditation is a very powerful one. You can click on notifications for this one, just so you don't miss out, future meditations. But I will, if you're following my channel, you'll be fine, because I will upload more meditations weekly and sometimes bi-weekly meditations straight after this. So, yeah. Let's see. Pam is saying, hugs to you and Beanie TM. Absolutely. I echo that, Pam. Natalie is saying, I say it often to my Alexander, but towards myself, no. Yeah, definitely, Natalie. And that's something that we all tend to do, express so much love and I don't even know the word, but love and compassion for other people. But we, sometimes seem to put ourselves in the back burner. Thank you so much, Suzanne. I appreciate that. I will have a great weekend. I hope you have a great weekend too over there in beautiful Vancouver. Val is saying, can you do the meditation for self-healing? Trying to remember it as I broke my back a week ago. Oh my God. And the regular meditation is the only thing helping me. I'm so sorry to hear that, Val. I'm so sorry. I hope you're okay. I hope you're not too injured. Yeah, we'll do another self-healing meditation. I might even, because now I don't know if you guys know, but now if you sponsor me, I upload past tours into the sponsorship feed. So, but maybe I'll see what I can do in terms of uploading more meditations for you. But we'll definitely upload the live ones. Okay, Val? I'll upload, I'll release another live immune system or healing meditation soon. Okay, I'll do it right away. Let's see. Pam is saying, I'm so stressed. All I've been doing, I didn't fall asleep this time. Feels great to be a part of a group of friends and feel connected. 100%, Pam, and that's exactly what it is. We're a group of like-minded individuals who are there, for ourselves and who want to explore a different aspect of life. But we're also here for each other, and there's this very healthy sense of community here that I can't even express to you how incredibly happy the feeling of being in this community makes us all, or makes me feel, but I can imagine we all feel this way. Renee, wish there was closed captioning. I'm deaf. Oh, Renee, so do I. I wish. But I think there is a way, there's an add-on that you can add from Google that can enable closed captioning. I think so. I'm not quite sure. So have a look at that. But yeah. Ruth, Val, Alex has that one and a sleep one on Inside Timer. Yeah, definitely, Ruth. Absolutely, I do. I certainly do. So you can check that out. You can head to my Inside Timer, Val, and you can check it out there. Lee, you're right about putting ourselves on the back burner. Yeah, definitely, Lee. Natalie is saying, Alexander, have a great weekend. Thanks again for this. Have a great day for you and to be meditation family. Thanks, Natalie. You too. Have a great day. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for saying that, Ruth. Well, I'm so glad that you enjoy the Inside Timer meditations. I need to upload more. I just need, the trucks in the background can, sometimes be a little inhibiting in ensuring quality production. But I found a nice booth, recording booth down the road from me at a very reasonable price. So I think I'm going to go there, book a couple of hours and just smash through like 4 meditations, recording them, and then I'll upload them on Inside Timer. So we'll just need to do that as soon as possible. Sav, keep me in your thoughts, please, Tramley. I'm having a hard time with various things going on in my life. Thank you, Alex, for the meditation. Lots of love to you all. You're definitely in our thoughts, Sav, and I'm sending you, the best wishes and best of luck. And I hope everything works out for you. And, we're always here for you if you need to talk, okay? Fatima, Alex, are you doing tours only for sponsors? No. So, no, I'm not, Fatima. So at this stage, I'm not doing tours for sponsors only. All of my tours will be for everyone, except that the only thing at this point the sponsors get for now will be I'll be uploading past tours that were very popular into the sponsor feed so they can watch them at their own leisure. They were either one-off tours were very popular that I might not do it, or tours that they may have missed because of the time difference, that are inconvenient times. There may also be a meditation here and there. but those are things that, yeah, so if you sponsor me, you get access to those. But other than that, tools, live tools are accessible to everyone for now. So, but that I don't have any plans of changing that. So don't worry about that, Fatima. You'll still get your live tools from me, regardless of whether you sponsor me or not. So let's have a quick look. Thanks for the tip, Pan. I really, really appreciate it. Oh, thanks, Amy, for saying that. I appreciate that so much. Oh, thanks, Melanie. I love you guys too. The quality on yours is fine. Thanks, Ruth. I've uploaded a couple, Ruth, and Inside Timer rejected them merely because they thought that the sound, they love the meditation, they said, but they just said the sound is a little choppy. So, and they said, yeah, there's not much I can do. But yeah, the ones that they did approve are the ones that the sound was acceptable, I suppose, which is utterly annoying. Thanks, Fatima, for the tip. Obrigado. Thank you so much. Oh, thanks, Melanie, for saying that. I really, really appreciate it. Val is saying, thanks to everyone. Haven't checked our Inside Timer for a couple of weeks, so I'll definitely go there. By all means, Val. So thanks to all of you. Thanks, Hillary. Thanks to all of you. And thanks for the links, TM. I really, really appreciate it. My next tour will be a walk, stroll through Melbourne's most colourful beach. There are beautiful beach boxes. I think some of them may have been repainted, so there might be new designs. And I like to focus more on that being a more mindful and peaceful stroll. I will upload more. I've got slightly dark ones coming up for October that I've just got to upload now. One will be thanks for the link too, Ruth. I appreciate it. One will be an underworld, Melbourne underworld. I'll introduce you to some of Melbourne's underworld crime figures. And another one will be, we'll upload a few more spooky tours just for October. I want October's theme for us to be a little on the spooky side of things. And then November will be a little more back to, the usual chirpy and happy and positive and uplifting tours I usually do. Not that, all of them are. So that's just a decision that I made. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of research for the Underworld one. And it's hard because I'm talking about the 19th century, and each character that I've been researching, you have to go really backwards, and sometimes it can be very hard to, I try to sometimes when I research characters go, unless there's a book about them, try to, read about their families and about where they have come from. So it can be very hard to access that information. But, we're getting there. I really want to, give you a good tour. So thank you so much to all of you. I really appreciate it. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. You guys rock. Thank you, Penelope. Sending you much love too, Suzanne. Sending you all love. I really, really appreciate you guys. Again, just know that we're all here for each other. Have a great rest of the evening or rest of the day or rest of the morning if you're from my country. Look after yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Love yourselves. And treat yourselves to something today. It could be a chocolate. It can be, anything. Getting your hair done or going for a walk and smelling a flower. It can be anything. So look after yourselves. Take care. Love you. And we'll speak in the next meditation. Keep your ears to the ground. Follow my channel because I'll upload a new meditation now. See you guys. Bye.